Hello, BL lovers. Welcome back to my channel. Just like that, we're saying goodbye to January, and honestly, I'm really excited for what February has in store. This month might not be overloaded with BL releases, but a few of my most anticipated BL dramas are finally dropping, and I can't wait to talk about them. After that, we are also going to talk about the 2026 lineup BL series for Chang. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments what BL series you're currently watching or loving right now. Your recommendations always help the community growth. It also helps others relate to you better. Just be honest on how you feel about them. You don't need to like what other like, and your opinion on this ongoing BL drama as a viewer is totally valid. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started with our February upcoming BL series. Number 1, My Romance Summer. From the trailer alone, I can already tell this is going to be a fluffy BL drama that promises a lot of fun moments. But knowing the plot, we should also brace ourselves for some emotional twists. There's mind games, betrayal, and messy love written all over it. The story follows Pai and North, nephews of a billionaire tycoon and heirs to the Jurumon Kalthanan Empire. Their lives take a shocking turn when they fall victim to two scammers, Yu and Tim, who marry them for their wealth. North secretly marries Yu, only to realize he's been completely conned. To make things worse, he can't even get a divorce because he unknowingly signed over part of his assets. Meanwhile, Tim is busy planning his wedding with Pai. The big question is, will Tim be exposed as the scammer who's been playing Pai all along? And when love begins with lies, where does it really lead? I honestly can't wait for this to premiere. It's one of my most anticipated BLs, especially since the main leads have been my favorites since their previous show. The series is set to air on February 1st with a total of 12 episodes. Number 2, The Boy Next World Japanese version. This remake of The Boy Next World is one I'm really curious about, because I don't know why they keep remaking Thai BL drama. Anyway, maybe they know something that is missing and are about to add it to this version. The story follows Yotsuba Fu, a college student with zero romantic experience, whose life is suddenly turned upside down when the campus heartthrob, Kogami Sarah, claims that Fu is from a parallel world and that they are lovers. Confused and unsure, Fu gradually finds himself drawn to Sarah, even as he struggles with the fact that he isn't the same version of himself that Sarah loved before. Meanwhile, Sarah is hiding a major secret of his own. It's set to premiere on February 1st with 10 episodes. Number 3, Yesterday the series. This one is easily my most anticipated BL. I'm really curious to see what Fourth and Pete are going to bring to their fans this time. The idea of a toxic and obsessive kind of romance honestly makes me even more excited. I truly can't wait for the premiere. The story follows Veer, the heir of VPG Group, who meets Kelvin, the second son of King Group. He helps him fight for power against his half-brother Ken. After a betrayal turns everything upside down, Veer is forced to flee to Chiang Mai with Nana's help. Years later, Veer reunites with Kelvin. Together, they must face Ken once again, now married to Liline and ruling the Lloyd Group. With revenge, power, and survival colliding, their lives are on the line. The series is set to premiere on February 9th and will have a total of 10 episodes. Number 4, Love Punch. This Japanese BL movie looks like it's going to be an emotional roller coaster. It follows Kami Madoka, a top student who has vowed to never fight or date again after a past incident. His quiet, peaceful life is disrupted when Sato Mitsuru, the top student from a rival school, arrives and moves into Madoka's grandmother's candy store. As they spend time together, Madoka begins to see Mitsuru's kindness and strength, and a slow, heartfelt connection forms. It's set to premiere on February 13th, and from what we know, it could be a deeply emotional and touching story packed into a short format. Number 5, Venus Groom. There isn't much information available about this series yet, but it's officially stated to air sometime in February 2026, and that alone makes me curious, since so little has been shared with the public. This feels like one of those BLs we really need to keep an eye on. The story follows Paken, a man blinded by rage and consumed by the need to avenge his brother. In his quest for justice, he kidnaps the heir of a luxury hotel and holds him captive deep in the unforgiving wilderness. But fate takes a cruel turn when Paken begins to question everything, because his hostage might not be the person he believes is responsible. Beneath identical faces lies a sharp contrast. One is fire, ready to burn everything down. The other is water, calm and healing. Can Pagan tell them apart? And in the heart of the wild, How does forced proximity turn a sworn enemy into a lover? This series is expected to air in February, and even with limited details, it already sounds intense and intriguing. Number 6. Dwayne with You. I'm really excited about this one. It feels like the perfect mix of fluffy and dramatic, the kind of BL you watch when you just want to escape reality for a bit. I especially love a good chasing love story, and this one delivers exactly that. The story follows Dwayne, a popular decorative arts student who has a huge crush on Kin, a well-known but emotionally distant student from the Faculty of Music. With no idea how to properly approach him, Dwayne's first confession doesn't go very well. Still, he doesn't give up. With Kin's permission, if not his enthusiasm, Dwayne decides to pursue him wholeheartedly. Things start to change when a lecturer pairs them together for a stage performance. As they spend more time together, Kin slowly begins to waver. This drama is set to air on January 31st, and it already feels like a comfort BL with just the right amount of emotional pull. Number 7. I Promise You 10 Years. The second couple from Addicted is said to be making a comeback after 10 years with a brand new series. Fans of the couple are extremely excited about this return, especially because it's rumored to be an uncensored Chinese BL drama. The series is said to air sometime in February, and for some reason, I have a feeling this might be a short BL, possibly released as reels. I could be wrong, but that's the impression I'm getting for now. Either way, this is one comeback fans have been patiently waiting for, and anticipation is definitely high. Number 8. Smile After Tears. This one is also stated to air in February, and just like the previous title, I suspect it might be released as reels, meaning it could be a short BL drama. Honestly, we haven't gotten much Taiwanese BL content recently, so I'm really hoping that once these releases start rolling out, we'll all be here, healthy and ready to enjoy them properly. That's it for the upcoming BL series we know about for now, at least until more updates are released. Now, let's take a look at the changed BL lineup for 2026. Number 1. The Groom Lover. This is a Pavelpu series, and for a while I was honestly worried we wouldn't be getting a series from them this year. But here we are. I feel like this one could be really exciting, and I just hope it's well executed and truly worth the wait. The story follows an anesthesiologist who is struggling with grief after losing his boyfriend. Fa dies in an accident after being framed for the death of a patient. Overwhelmed by guilt and pain, one attempts to take his own life but is saved by a Grim Reaper. That moment becomes the beginning of a supernatural romance that blends grief, fate, and second chances. This one already feels emotional and heavy, and if done right, it could be something really special. Number 2. The Crow Club. This series immediately won my heart, and it's one I'm highly anticipating because I'm always drawn to messy stories like this. The plot centers on a woman who runs an underground illegal business that takes on any kind of job, as long as the client is willing to pay. Whether the series dives into the darker side of odd jobs and survival hustles or leans into chaotic and almost hilarious situations, either way, I'm here for it. I love shows with a chaotic vibe, and I really hope this one delivers. Lastly, Class Crush Crisis. This one is a high school BL, and while high school stories aren't really my thing, I do think this could be a good project to introduce new actors. The story follows male students who found themselves in an all-girls school who begin to fall in love with each other, but they must navigate constant conflicts, misunderstandings, and emotional crises within their friend group and between themselves. I'm curious to see how this one turns out, even if it's not usually my go-to genre. And that's everything we know so far, from the BL series dropping this February to the updated lineup coming in 2026. February might not be the most crowded month, but it definitely has some interesting titles worth watching. As always, calendar can change, so we'll probably get more updates as the months go by. Let me know in the comments which February release you're most excited for, and which Change 2026 lineup series has already caught your eye. If I missed any announcements, feel free to drop them below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.